Hey guys, what's going on? We are back with another video. Today we are going to be discussing which hoe is best for you, if it's the McLeod or one of the Rogue hoes. So right here, starting it off, we have an $80 McLeod off Amazon, and I've been using this now for a few months, and it is working out really good. It's held up decent. If you can see right here, there's a few little chips and dents in the blade, which looks like it's went out pretty good. It's not too bad yet. So this one is decent. This one's the $80 one off Amazon. Right here is our first Rogue hoe. This one is the Rogue Hoe, I don't remember the exact name, something 70. This one's really nice. It has three sides. It has the pick, the rake, the main cutting edge, and then the grater side, which is really nice. And then it even has, if you can see, it's curved, and that's really nice for packing stuff in and tamping it because it matches the curve of your berms. Right here is our next tool, and this one here actually goes for about like $76. This one right here is the McLeod. It's the Rogue Hoe McLeod. This one is the 7-inch, and this one's also really nice. It has the rake on the end. These are all super sharp. Nice big blade. This one I think goes for about $150, somewhere in there. And this one is really nice. If you can tell, it has a huge, about ½ inch of metal, and it is light too. It's like it's not a heavy McLeod. I'm really liking this one so far. Also has the curved profile for packing in berms. And here is our last one. This one is actually homemade. So it doesn't really have a price, but this one I found, and we fixed it all up in that, gave it a new handle. And this one I have not tested yet, but we'll see how it works. This one's an actual McLeod. This is like a fire McLeod. So it works really good for moving around big piles of brush and stuff like that. So this one also works really good, but this one's more of not really trail building, but removing all the stuff from the trails. So we're gonna go out to the trails right now and test these out, and then we can tell you guys which one's the best and which one you guys should get. Okay, so we're gonna start out here with the homemade McLeod, and let's try this one out quick. So I'm gonna use that big blade just to start ripping through all this, and it seems to be working pretty good. Going to allow this up in the way, see if it rips it. Yeah, it cuts right through the grass. This one seems to be working pretty good so far. So we're gonna move on to the next one now, because I'm just doing. Okay, now for the $80 McLeod. This one seems to be working. It doesn't really tear up as much because the isn't as wide. This one definitely works good though. It's cutting right through that grass. Ground. Yeah, this one also works pretty good. I like this one a bit better than the homemade one. And so now let's move on to the next one. Okay guys, now moving on to the Rogue Hoe Hoe. Don't remember what this one was called, but we're gonna move on to this one. This one's actually super sharp. Like, I was touching this earlier and actually cut my hand slightly. So let's test this one out. Start with a little rake end, clear off some of this. Even the rake's going right through. Cut in really nicely. Definitely not as big as rake, but it definitely works. Let's try tearing this up a little bit. Oh, this is so sharp, it's going right in. Put through a few roots. Let's try the tamp on the back. Back in. Oh, that is amazing, look at that. Packs in really nice. My guess is you could probably build an entire trail with just this one tool here. At least most of it. Yeah, so far it's probably my favorite, and considering this only goes for $70, this is definitely a great tool. Okay, let's move on to the final McLeod. Okay, now we're out here with the McLeod. This is also made by Rogue Hoe. So let's quick test this. Oh yeah, this is going right through everything up in its way. It's nice and wide, so I can tear up a good section each time without tiring you out. Leveling everything out. Just try chopping this up a little bit. Cuts right through. Make sure I pack this down now and see how the tamp end works. Look at that. That's solid. That packs in really nicely. Okay. Now that we've seen how all of them work, I'm going to take you guys back over to where we were, and I'm going to review each one and tell you which one I think is the best value and how it works. Okay guys, so now I've tested them all, I'm going to tell you guys which one I think is for your best value in that. So to start off with this one's probably one of the worst ones, I would say. It's definitely not a bad McLeod, but one thing I'd really use this for is clearing out large plots of brushing that just since it's so wide and big in that. And so it works good for that. Otherwise, it's not that great for packing because of this, and it definitely cuts just not as good as the other ones. So this one is the worst out of the four. Moving on to the next one, I'd have to say it is the $80 Amazon McLeod. This one is definitely a decent McLeod. It does everything it's supposed to, just not as well as the Wich Hoe. So that's why this one makes my third. Comes in third place. On to my next one is the Wich Hoe. I'm just gonna call it the Wich Hoe. So this one is amazing. It's definitely probably the best value, 70 something bucks. I'll have a link into the description too if you guys want to pick one of these up. Definitely my favorite one, just for the value. It works really good, does everything it says it does. It goes through stuff really easily. It cuts into stuff. It has a nice green edge. It has the pick. I really like this. This thing could build a whole trail if you need it to. And for my number one pick, the Wich Hoe McLeod. This thing is amazing. It is a boss. It cuts through everything. I cut through a few rocks in there. Not even a chip in the blade. It's still in really good condition. This thing is definitely the most expensive one, but I would say it's worth the money if you want to invest in one of these. And the blade is amazing. It's nice and light. It can cut through anything. It's wide. This is definitely my number one pick. So if you guys want to go out there and for your best budget one, I'd say buy the Wich Hoe. And if you want to invest in something that's going to last you for a long time, that's going to work, the Wich Hoe McLeod. This is the 7x, and so I would pick up one of those if you would like to invest one of those. And I will have all these in the link in the description if you guys want to pick up any of these. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.